Hello, welcome to another episode of the Mindful Introvert podcast. This is a podcast where you can get inspired and have a better understanding of your unconscious programs that run your life without you realizing. And by bringing them to light, you can heal and grow into an aligned and fulfilling life. I'm Joe from mindfulintrovert.com, an inner peace and abundance coach, and my purpose is to help you slow down, look inwards, and create a more peaceful life by learning to trust your intuition and exploring your spirituality at a soul level. And if you are fully committed to your growth, I have a special gift for you. Simply stay until the end to learn how you can have your very own free inner peace and abundance hypnosis delivered to your inbox and start reaping the benefits of a relaxed and peaceful life. For now, let's get on with the episode. Hello. Today's episode, I thought about doing this topic that I've experienced for myself as well. And I've had a few clients come up with this in their lives as well. And it has been a while since I last uploaded an episode. And I was just thinking, why would that be? And what was it that was really stopping me and demotivating me? And I realized that a lot of people, myself included, many times, have this tendency to portray to be someone that they're really not, or almost like concealing their true selves. And I've seen people do this for many reasons. I've seen people do this because they are actually mean. Well, I don't believe people are mean. I don't believe anyone is mean. I only believe that people are hurt. People have unhealed portions of themselves. And they just project pain onto others. And that's why they can perceived as to be mean. But well, that's not the purpose of today's episode. Today's episode is going to be about whether or not you are being your true self, whether you are putting this facade so that people perceive you to be something maybe better or at least different than you actually are. And I have done this, and I've seen that I've thought of this to be my culture, at least this was my experience. Any other Portuguese people listening to this episode might say otherwise, but my experience has been that in Portugal I needed to be perceived as the expert, or I wouldn't have a chance at anything. Oh my God, I'm just dramatizing it. I might not. I'm just saying that that for you to have more opportunities in life, you needed to show that you knew more, or that you had your whole life put together. And reality is that not everyone is like that at all times. And sometimes we show up to be someone that we are not. And this stems from fear. And our whole life is fear. It's just how you cope with fear and how you embrace and let go of that fear that really makes your life, makes it or breaks it. And so it's that idea of us showing up as someone that we think other people want us to be. And by doing so, we expect people to like us more than if we were to actually show them who we truly are. And it's just nonsense, isn't it? Because that way we are just fooling ourselves. Because if we actually have people liking us better, when we put up this show, we're not being our true selves, that is just hurting us. Because how are we going to know that people truly care for us and people truly like us and truly want to be our friends and want to hang out with us, be inspired by us, if we are not being the full potential of our being? And we're just playing small. We're just dimming our light. We're not sharing our true voice. We're sharing someone else's voice. And we embrace other people's voice, and we take on other people's opinions of ourselves and of the world, how the world functions. And that is only hurting us. Well, in the long run, is hurting our loved ones, because then when we actually get enough is enough and I have to show my true colors, people get offended. They think this is an offense on them. But it's not. It's always who you've been. And you really need to come out of that shell and just explore your true potential and the whole sum of you, of your being, because you are protected, even though you might be afraid. And okay, let's explore that fear. Afraid of what? It's always the question, because it's easy to say that we are afraid of being our true selves. Well, it's not easy. Sometimes that realization is not made consciously. Reasons for you to be not fully showing up as you, because you believe you're not safe when you are showing up as yourself. Maybe in the past you've had situations where you spoke your truth and people bullied you, or they laughed at you, or they said, oh, that's nonsense, that's just silly, and they discredit you. And so you took on that idea that it wasn't safe for you to actually say, you know what, I have a voice, I have an opinion on this subject, and it is different than yours. And that's okay, because we can hold space for everyone to have their own opinion, and that's still fine. We can still all be friends, and we can be adults in the sense that we can respect each other and respect different points of views. But when we are kids, that is very difficult, because we cannot be adults because we're not adults, and we don't have that ability to think so with our logical brain, if you think, because when we are kids, we're so much more illogical in a sense, because we're just embracing the present moment as it is. We're not thinking too much about things. We're just spontaneous. We're creative. We're these free beings, and we're just pure intuition. We're just pure embodiment, in the sense that we don't have a barrier between our conscious and unconscious mind. It's just one. We're just beings at a soul level, at a physical human level. We're just existing, and we're responding as situations come. Whereas where we grow up, we have the situations come to us, and then we start to process, because we've gathered all of this information unconsciously in our childhood, that we just decided, okay, this means that, this means the other thing. Okay, so if people laugh at me, that means that it's not safe. That means that I shouldn't be saying anything that I think is right, and I should accommodate their needs and their wishes. I should do a lot of people pleasing. I should be friends with people that I know will put me in good positions in my work, in social life, and because that is safe, that helps my survival, because you have this sense of belonging. And this sense of belonging into a community is so important for survival, and anywhere, at any time. Even in this modern times where we only have online world outside of the pandemic and whatnot. But even the online world, you can still feel miserable, and you can still feel so alone and not belonging at all. And you're not literally next to anyone. You're in front of the computer. So this is more on an energetic level. This whole idea of us connecting with people, sense of belonging, getting validation, and this is all inwards. This is all in our own mental space, in our own soul, in our own body. And if we think that it's not safe, obviously we're not showing up as we would have liked it to. And so we can start to understand, why is it not safe? What happened in my childhood that made me believe that it was not safe? Do I want to continue to think that it's not safe for me to be myself? Do I want to change this narrative? What am I willing to do to change this narrative? What is something else that I can think, that I can believe, that will empower me to believe that I can indeed feel safe being myself, that I can feel loved, that I can feel desired and validated when I am myself? And there are so many questions. You can even journal on this. You can go back and listen to this episode again and just take some notes and journal when it's convenient for you on these topics. But I can tell you that the answer to a lot of this may be going inwards, searching the answers inside of yourself and searching the validation in yourself, by yourself, to yourself. Because when we seek this validation outside of us, we are giving away our power, and we are allowing other people to decide, yes, you get to deem me as worthy, you get to deem me as enough, you get to deem me as someone who deserves to be loved, and you are not in power of your own emotions and your own being, in a way. And so that is no good, is it? It's so much better when you are coming from this place of abundance and this place of light, and where you're inspiring people. People are getting drawn to you. And that is much better to have, to really need someone's approval and really accommodate other people's needs and other people's opinion before your own. So prioritizing other people. And you might seem, another misconception that people come up a lot is, oh, it's so selfish to focus on myself first, and I'm just being selfish if I put myself first. Well, it's not. And I think I've mentioned a few times here on the podcast that it is so important to actually focus on yourself first. It's the opposite of being selfish. It is quite selfish if you're focusing on other people first, because you are just draining your battery, and there is no way you are going to recharge, because you have nothing left. You are giving away everything: your power, your energy, your attention, your love, your validation, everything. So you are left with nothing. So there's no way you're going to recharge, because it's just people are recharging off of you. And so it's and then you complain, and then you get all bitchy, and then it's just a vicious cycle. It's not good for anyone. And you feel resentment towards other people, that they are not giving them the attention that you give them. And it's just a very difficult situation to be in, believe me. And so the idea is to start, even if it is little by little, even if it is just getting awareness on, why is it that maybe it's not quite safe for you to be who you are? Or rather, how are you not being your true self? Or if you are, that's great. If you are, this episode, it's probably not very relatable to you. Or maybe these were a few mistakes that you've done in the past, and now you've overcome them and you grew from them, you learned from them. Either way, it's just awareness is always the first step. Getting that awareness on the things that are running behind the show, that are making an impact in your life, essentially. And then bring kindness and gratitude, because even though these situations are challenging, even though these situations can be very hard to deal with, they are having a purpose, and that purpose is to help you grow. That purpose is to show you something, to give you the opportunity to learn something about you, or to learn something about the society, the world, spirituality, anything. It has a purpose. It's not happening just because. It's not happening to punish you. It's not God punishing you. It's not. And so this whole idea is to bring kindness into your life, even if you feel like you're not fully showing up as your true self. Believe me, there is hope, there is faith, there is belief that you can eventually, and very soon, as long as you start doing this work, you can become your true self. You can live the life of your dreams. You know that your life is not exactly how you want it to be. That's okay. You can change it. It's within your power. It is a possibility for you. You don't know how? That's okay. You can DM me and I can help you. I can give you some lights. I can give you some pointers. We can have a 30-minute free call, and we can create an action plan, and we can meditate a little bit together, and we can just chat, get to know each other. And I can definitely help you bring this clarity to you. So yeah. That is what I had message for today. I had this idea of just inspire you to share your voice, share your opinions, focus on validating yourself, nurture your body, nurture your mind, consume content that helps you, that nourishes you, that inspires you, that motivates you. If you got to this point, thank you so much, because it truly means a lot to me. And I know that it is inspiring you, and it is giving you that energy and that power that you need in your life. So thank you. I'm very grateful for you. And I'm very grateful for everything. In fact, even the bad situations. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. And let me know if this resonated with you, if you felt anytime this way as well, where you were feeling like it wasn't entirely safe to be yourself, like you feared judgment, and you felt like people wouldn't like you for who you truly are if you were to show them. But that's a lie. That's just your brain lying to you. That's just your brain wanting to just store some energy that you would otherwise have spent by showing your voice and just showing all of who you are. That just spends a lot of energy. As right now, I'm just talking, and I'm thirsty. And I wouldn't be thirsty if I wouldn't talking, if I wouldn't be sharing my own voice. But this, and my body would say, oh no, actually, you're so tired. Just go to the sofa, procrastinate a little bit. And no, don't go and share your voice. No, literally sharing my voice with you on the podcast. No, just sit in quiet, watch some Netflix, watch something on the TV, just relax. No, just store your energy. You know what? But that is our ego in a way protecting us. But you can choose to regain your power, and you can choose to create safety and create your expansive comfort zone. So yes, now I will get my water that my body is asking me, and I will relax now after I've shared my message with you that I know it helped you somehow. So I will see you next time. It was lovely to come and record after a while not being on the podcast, and I'm excited for the next episodes to come, and I'm excited for you to be there as well. I'll see you there. Bye. If you got to this point and want to know how you can get your free inner peace and abundance hypnosis, simply go onto iTunes and leave a review on the podcast. Take a screenshot of your review before you click send, and email that screenshot to contact@mindfulintrovert.com, and I will send it to you so that you can start enjoying a more peaceful and abundant life. For more inspired content, follow me on Instagram at Coach Joanna Calado. And if you're looking to work with me one-on-one, you can reach me on Instagram as well, or you can send me a voice message here on the podcast. I will leave everything in the show notes so that you don't miss a thing, and I will see you on the next episode. And until then, slow down and trust yourself. Bye.